guys. Hello. Today we are working on those knots in our back. So grab your foam roller and massage balls. If you have a tennis ball or massage ball, grab those. You're going to need them because we're going to work out those knots in our back. And yeah, so we're going to do that. Let's go ahead and get to it. Grab that foam roller. I know I'm running a little late, but I have some technical issues. Seems to be an issue these days. So if you're logged on, tell me where you're from, and we will get going. You're going to need your foam roller. And also, if you have a yoga block, grab a yoga block. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and give you some stuff to do. Go ahead and start rolling on that foam roller. So if you have a long foam roller, I want you to go long ways. So you're going to stick your butt on the end and then lie down along that roller, so your head is on the other end, and you're just going to start rocking side to side and massaging those shoulder blades. So I'm just trying to do Facebook Live as well, and they just don't make it easy. I have not figured out, like, I can go live, but then if I schedule it, it's not easy to go live from the schedule. So I was trying to figure that out. I guess I'll have to research that a little bit more or just hit live. It's frustrating technology sometimes. So go ahead and just rock side to side. Doesn't look like anybody's on for Instagram. This is all telling people. All right, so rocking side to side, massaging that. Now, if you have a short roller, yeah, that's not going to work out so well for you. So let's see. I'm going to hit a little refresh. No. Okay. So now let's take that. If you don't have that long roller, go ahead and take, I'm going to switch because I like a little bit of a harder roller for my upper back. So go ahead and go long ways now. So we're rolling over those shoulder blades. A lot of us have these knots in the shoulder blades. Very, very common. Most of the time it's actually coming from our chest, a tight chest. So we're going to get in there today too. So go ahead and just massage over that shoulder blade. Make sure the elbow's pointing up so you're really getting, and spread your shoulder blades so you're really getting in there. And then get right along the shoulder blades and rock over them. And then lean back over the roller and lift up. So just warming this tissue up to try to work out some of those knots. And then release. So continue to do that. If you don't have a tennis ball or massage ball, continue to work out the work out your knots with the foam roller. But the massage balls do a great job in getting in there for those knots. So we're going to start out with the double balls. If you don't have the double balls, I highly recommend them. I like the yoga tune-up balls, and I am an Amazon affiliate, and I have links to Amazon, the yoga tune-up balls on my Amazon page, which is on my website, MastroStretch.com. So go ahead. We're going to work in our shoulder blades. So you're going to take those balls, and we're going to start low and work up. So start at the bottom of the shoulder blades. So go ahead and do that. Lie down. This is like one of my favorite ones to do. Go ahead and lie down. Balls at the base of the shoulder blades. Lift the hips up a little bit and start to roll up and down. This is where you're going to start to feel those knots for sure. So just roll a little bit and then bring the butt down, or keep your butt up if you want more weight. Hug yourself and gently rock side to side. And then go ahead and release the arms over the head and then move the arms down. So repeat that, up and down. And then crisscross the arms over your chest and open up wide. Crisscross and then open up wide. And you can change the hand arm that's on top. And working in those shoulder blades. Now, move up. So roll the balls up. We're going to roll up and down. And then if you want to keep the hips up for more pressure, that's fine, or drop the hips down. You can also do this on the wall. So go ahead and rock side to side. And then arms up and down. And then crisscross in front. Great, let's hit that one more spot. Now you're probably gonna really start to feel those knots, right? So roll up and down. And then we're gonna work in there a little deeper too. And then hug yourself, rock side to side. So at this point, I like to keep the hips up just to get a little more weight near the top of the shoulder blades. And then release the arms up and down. And then crisscross. Hit the wall here, but ideally you're crisscrossing and opening wide. All right, and then come on down. Now, let's move on. We're gonna get a little deeper into these shoulder blades. Take one ball out, and if you have a tennis ball, this works well. Lacrosse ball works well. It's hard, really hard. I'm not a fan of them, but if that's all you have, that's all you have, so use it. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the ball, we're gonna roll it around the shoulder blade. So this is a little weird at first, but do the best you can. So basically, we're gonna take it and roll it. So again, you can do this on the wall. All these can be done on a wall, but you can also, if you have difficulty getting down on the floor, or you need less pressure, go to the wall and do these. The ball might fall out a couple times, but yeah, it is what it is. So go ahead, place that ball at the top of your shoulder blade. And then maybe lift the hips up. You can literally just work knot by knot. So you can just work that and move the arm around. So find a knot, move the arm around. Find the knot, move the arm around. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go ahead and roll. So I'm going to push that ball and make it roll right around my shoulder blade as I arch the arm up. So let me switch here so Instagram can see. So you're going to push and then arc your body opposite. So I'm literally rolling the ball around the shoulder blades and just going up and down. This is super intense. When you first do this, try 6 times if possible. The first few times I did this, I was not able to do 6 times. Like, it was super, super intense. And like I said, you can just hold on a spot, move the arm around. If it is too intense, move to a different spot, move the arm around. Move it across. Hit a different spot, move the arm around, above, across, and work those knots out. So this is one of my favorite techniques to work those knots out. So hopefully you guys are feeling that. It's getting in there pretty good, helping you feel some relief from those knots. So when you're finished with one side, go ahead and switch sides. So rolling, maybe just holding, working it out. Like my right side has more knots than the left side, or that's where I feel it anyway. So work it across, and you could probably spend all day here. All right, give me a thumbs up if you're liking this one. If you're feeling like you're getting some benefit from it, maybe the fire emoji, the burn, maybe it's like a burn. It's spicy, right? Or maybe it's a pepper emoji. It's a little spicy, this one. So working that out. Ideally, you want to, if you are really trying to just work on one knot, hold that for about 90 seconds to 2 minutes. That will really, really give you a good release. So you can just hold on it and move the arm around, move the shoulder around, and really work that knot out. That will be your most effective way. If something is just bothering you, like just knot is just killing you, just hold on that ball for 90 seconds, 2 minutes, just set a timer, and then move the arm around, move the shoulder blade around, really work it out to get that release. I'm really feeling some stuff in there. This stuff can trickle up to the neck and cause the neck to hurt. So we will address some of the tightness that might be causing these knots. So go ahead and finish that side up. And let's work on our chest a little bit, because the chest is probably what's causing those knots in your back. You feel it in the back, but it's always coming from somewhere else. So take the ball and take the block. Block's not necessary. You can just roll around on your chest. But if you want to put the block on top of the ball, go ahead and do that. And then push and massage your chest. So we'll turn to the side so you can kind of see. Well, that didn't really help, but you can see that ball a little bit. So the block's on top, massaging the chest out. Get along the collarbone here, massage that out. Massage in the center of the chest, get in the side. So just massage it out. See where that feels tender and massage that out. Highly, highly recommend the massage balls. Cannot recommend them enough. A good investment. They're they're 15 or 20 bucks, depends on the size that you get. Very portable. You can just throw them in a bag and take them. Just note, if you travel with them with your carry-on, you might get stopped by security. I have, and a client of mine has been stopped several times with the massage balls. They always get stopped. They're like, I don't know what it looks like, but it always gets a flag when it goes through the scanner. So go ahead and switch sides. Kind of funny. So massage that out. Thanks for joining, guys. Always appreciate you joining in. So massage that chest out. So a lot of massage, and then we're going to stretch it out here in a second. All right, so massaging that out. Again, you probably want to spend at least a minute, if not 90 seconds to 2 minutes, when you're working out those knots or massaging out some stuff. So keep the block. If you don't have a block, you can use a book, something elevated. Really not necessary. We're going to work into the front of the shoulder. So we're going to do the scapula, so around the shoulder blades. So those two muscles work together. If one is tight, it's going to bother the other one most likely. So if you have two blocks, that's great. I just got the one block. I was having those technical difficulties, so I didn't go and get the two blocks that I have, so that's all right. Anyway, so we're going to activate the chest muscle, then we're going to stretch it out. So take your block, and the idea is like we're getting a stretch in this area. So I want you to take your block, and it's a push-up. So basically, I like to go a little higher. Let me turn this way so you guys can maybe see a little bit better. I'm running yeah, there we go. Okay, so push-up. So we're going to go and get a stretch. So you're going to allow the shoulder to stretch out as you come down. So we're working that negative, and then push up. So if you can do that on your toes, that's great. Knees, wall, wherever you need to go, just elevation, just to get that stretch in the shoulder. Work the negative, come on up, activate it, and then stretch it out. So we're lengthening as we lower. So come down nice and slow, stretch it out, Push up however you can push up. Do that about 3 times. Stretch it out. And that's the really great thing about Kihara is that we're building strength as we stretch. Go ahead and switch sides. Do 3 on the other side. Lock the shoulders down. Use your lats under the armpits to do that. Come on down, stretch it out, and then push up. So we keep that resistance as we're lowering, building strength. We're owning our range of motion. So 3 times there. Now let's hit the back of the shoulder. So stretch out the front of the shoulder. Let's hit the back of the shoulder. So now we're going to target around the shoulder blade. You're going to we're going to work the bottom arm here. Grab your elbow and angle down, almost like the genie, you know. I dream a genie, but just angle it down a little bit. And let's start in a stretch position. So I want you to pull, let that shoulder loosen up and like pull it out and over. So you start to feel a little stretch here. Now, push back and rotate the arm. So you're going to, almost like you're elbowing somebody, right? So slow yourself down with the top hand, push back, relax. Do it again. We strengthen first, then we stretch. Relax, bring it back. Keep pushing back like you want to elbow somebody. Grab your elbow, pull the bottom arm away and out, and then stretch it out. So keep the resistance. Push it back. Keep pushing back. And then pull it forward. Again, push it back. Keep pushing it back. And pull forward. So you're stretching that shoulder blade out. Okay, switch sides. Same thing on this side. Angle the arm down slightly. Start in a stretch position. Activate the muscle first. Push back. Try to feel the muscles around the shoulder blade working. 2 more times. If you do not, back off on the resistance or shorten the range of motion. Keep pushing back. Gently tug on the arm, pull forward, and stretch it out. Push back, own your range of motion. Be able to come out of that range of motion strong with strength. Come forward. 1 more time, push back. Keep pushing back. Allow traction or pull the arm away from the joint as you go into the stretch. Good. All right. Shake it out. So we hit the pec. We hit the shoulder blades. Now let's hit 2 more. So let's go into lats and traps. So again, those muscles will work with these muscles that we just stretched. All of them work together. So we're going to try to get these knots in the shoulder blades. Just get our posture, get everything back in alignment. So I want you to pull down. Like you're doing a lat pull down in the gym, right? We pull that bar down, engage this. So go ahead and do that. Pull down and relax. Again, pull down and relax. 1 more time. Pull down. Keep pulling down. Bite yourself a little bit, put a little tug of war, and then go into a side bend. Repeat that. Pull down. Keep pulling down. And then go into the side bend. Always keeping that resistance. 1 more time, pull down. Keep pulling down. And side bend. Good. Switch sides. Pull down. Engage the lats. And that's what you use for those push-ups too. So you want to lock those shoulders down and engage those lats to help you with those push-ups and stretching out the chest. All right, keep pulling down. And then bring it across. Keep the resistance. Right, pull out of that strong. 2 more times. And if you just know, if you just let go, it's not the same stretch. Keep pulling down. So this type of stretching is far more efficient than a static stretch, because static stretch you actually have to hold quite a bit longer to really see results for things to start to stick and stay in place. So it's really important to add the strength component to your mobility practice. Okay, last one here, we're going to hit the traps, upper traps. Bend the arm like you're doing a shoulder raise. Like if you had weights, you're just doing that shoulder raise. Your hand is the weight. Go ahead and push up. Should feel this turn on. 2 more times, push up. Last time, push up. Keep pushing up, and now tilt the head away and pull the arm down under resistance. Push up. Again, adding resistance. One more time, push up and add the resistance. And again, if you just let go, it doesn't feel like much of a stretch. So add that resistance, completely changes the stretch. And switch sides. Go ahead and push up. And 2 more times. Activate the muscle first. Last one. Keep pushing up. And then tilt the head. Again, up. And last one, up. Keep pushing up and tilt the head. So you should feel that down the neck. So all those muscles work together to help eliminate those knots. And actually, if you pull the shoulders back a little bit, that's probably going to get rid of your knots. So be mindful of your sitting posture, your texting posture. It's really important to have the shoulders slightly back and not rounded and curled in all the time. So open up your chest, open up your shoulders. Stretch it out. Hopefully these techniques have helped those knots in your back. I know a lot of people suffer from that. And yeah, that's our class for today. I was off last week. I'm glad to be back. Hopefully I get these technical issues resolved. So much tech stuff to know these days. And I just figured out Reels yesterday after watching a Google video, YouTube video. So yeah, thank you so much for joining. If you ever have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Instagram, you can DM me. I'm on, my website, MastroStretch.com. If you're interested in learning a better way to stretch and a little bit of the science behind it and the problem-solving technique, feel free to reach out to me and I'll send you a link for that freebie. It's MastroStretch.com/freebie. And you also get a reminder on Wednesdays for the class on Thursday. And they'll tell you the topic of the class, and you can add it to the calendar so you don't forget. So please go to my website, check out my freebie, MastroStretch.com/freebie. And I appreciate all your support. Again, thank you so much. I'll see you guys next week.